This is my son, Rodney. Rodney Copperbottom. He showed great interest in inventing ever since he first saw Big Weld. From then on, he never missed an episode of the Big Guy's show. He started inventing things on his own before he could even ride a bike. He really took Big Weld's motto to heart. You can shine no matter what you're made of. And we gave Rodney all the encouragement possible. Hey, Rodney, if you're going to Robot City, you'll need to fix your Wonderbot. I grabbed its blueprint, so you just need to find the pieces. Take a look around, and then come see me behind Mr. Tinhead's shop. Hey, Rodney, glad you made it. Now, let's practice jumping. See these crates? You can reach the tops by jumping. For the really high ones, use your double jump. If you don't quite reach, don't worry. You'll grab the ledge, and then you can lift yourself up. Well done, son. That's all the pieces in this area. I'm going to the town hall. There's some more pieces there. Come find me when you get a chance. Well, Rodney, time to test those skills you learned. Hop on this elevator, and it will take you up above the shops. Once you've found all the Wonderbot pieces, bring them to me, and we'll see if we can get them working. Well done, Rodney. You've found all the pieces. Let's see if we can get them working. There we go. Rodney, I'm really proud of you. It's a fantastic invention. I've been waiting for a day like this to give you a gift. Here. I have to go to work now, but come meet me at the diner once you've put on your grow-ups. Just follow the trail of scrap I've left for you.
Whoa!
Now, Rodney, you need to be able to look after yourself in the city. I'm going to show you how to use a scrap launcher. Hold down the inventory button and rotate the items until your scrap launcher is selected. Excellent work, son. That's the scrap launcher. There are two ways of using it. Let's give the first a try. See those plates over there? Try smashing them with your scrap launcher. Excellent work, son. Mr. Gunk will probably deduct from my paycheck for all those, but if you learned from it, then it's worth it. Anyway, I'll tell you a little secret now. There's a second mode for accurate scrap launching. You see that target behind me? Hold the target button and hit the bullseye to start the conveyor belt. Well done. You can use the scrap launcher against any bad robots, but you'll need scrap. If you run out, you can always use your wrench, but it's not as powerful. Listen, Rodney. Some of the customers have complained about noises coming from out back. Could you check it out? Meet me outside the town hall once you're finished. Good work, Rodney. I think you're ready to go. There's just one last thing, the train fare. Inside the town hall, you'll find enough gold scrap laying around to buy a ticket. Well, in you go, and watch out for those security bots. They don't like people snooping around for lost scrap. Hi, Rodney. That gold scrap hasn't burned a hole in your pocket yet, huh? Don't be shy. Go up to the attendant and buy your ticket.
Hi there. Our next train is the Robot City Express. Tickets cost 10 gold scrap. Would you like one? Enjoy your trip!
Over the years, we began to realize Rodney would outgrow Rivet Town. Or at least I realized it. His mother had a little more trouble with the idea. I knew Rodney would eventually have to move to the big city if he was to pursue his dream of being a great inventor. I tried to give him all the support I could, but it was tough to see him all grown up and heading out on his own.
Let me guess, you want to see Big Weld. Take some advice from a fellow inventor. Go home now. But hey, I like your little friend here, so tell you what. Take this blueprint for an invention of mine, a remote control. You could use it to control your little friend. Find all the blueprint pieces and bring them to me. Head out that door and take a look.
Taxi! Only 5 gold scrap. So, you want a taxi? Thanks! One taxi coming up.
Oh, good work. You found all the pieces. Well, here's my remote control. You see that pad there? That's a control pad. Whenever you see one, stand on it, and you can control your little friend by pressing the action button. I suggest you make use of that pad and fly him over to that platform and activate that lever. It should roll out the bridge.
It took Rodney some time to get adjusted to big city life. Fresh off the train from a small town, he was faced with a few challenges at first, but nothing he couldn't handle.
Whoa! Hey there. Jack Hammer's my name. I own the hardware store. Looks like you're in need of an upgrade or two. I'll tell you what. You can have one on the house, and maybe you can do me a favor later. Here's the blueprint to my Magna Beam. Pretty cool, eh? Find the pieces, and then come to my store in the Midtown area. You got that?
Hello there. I was just admiring our beautiful clock. I assume you'd be interested in the history of a clock as grand as this.
Oh, well, not really.
Excellent. I thought you would be. It was donated to Robot City by Big Weld Industries. It's rumored that it was handcrafted by Big Weld himself. Just look at those fine carvings and the exquisite detailing on the face. Why, I would be surprised if it wasn't the most accurate timepiece in the city. My boy, we have to repair the clock. It's more than a timepiece, it's a work of art. If you can find all the pieces, I'll give you an ample reward. Please find them for me. Ah, excellent work! Bravissimo! With all the pieces, we should be able to get the clock ticking again in no time. Pardon the pun. And now for that reward. I hope 5 golden cogs show my appreciation.
Hello, and welcome to Robot City Transport. Transport pod rental is 10 gold scrap. Would you like to rent a transport pod? Please drive carefully and keep all hands and arms inside the pod at all times.
Hey, Hotshot, I've seen your driving. You think you're pretty good, eh? Want a race? You don't stand a chance. Let's go!
Woohoo!
You got lucky, that's all. Take this as a reward. Listen, you better not tell anyone about this, or I'll find you, and then there'll be trouble.
You've just got to help me. We were so proud of our repairs to Big Weld's clock that we published a special edition of the Robot City Chronicle to detail all the fantastic repair work. But there was a terrible mix-up at the printers. I gave them the wrong document, my diaries. And, well, we need to destroy all the copies before they're bought, or I'll be ruined. There are things in that diary no one should read. The newspaper stands are due to start selling in 3 minutes. Please, you have to find all the stands and smash them before sales start. Will you help me? Oh, thank you. Come back and see me when you've successfully smashed them all. Now get going, you have no time to lose. Rodney, I find myself in considerable debt to you once again. You're a credit to yourself, your parents, and Robot City. I can only hope that this goes some way to repaying that debt. Thank you.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'm in for it this time. There's a hole in my mailbag, and I've lost all of my parcels! You've got to help me. If I don't find them by the time they're meant to be delivered, I'll lose my job! Find all the parcels before time runs out, and return them to me, please. Hurry! Oh, thank you! You saved my job! Oh, however can I repay you? Here, take this parcel. I think it contains something that may well interest you.
Hey, little fella. Don't suppose you could help me. I was driving my truck pod on the transportway, and before I knew it, the back hatch opened up, and I lost my cargo. Could you find it for me? Hey, thanks, little buddy. Find them all, and there'll be a reward for you. Hey, thanks, little guy. That was real decent of you to help me out. Here, take this as a reward.
Excellent. Here's the Magna Beam. You can use it to move bots and certain items. Its beam will pull them towards you. Listen, have you been to Big Weld's factory yet? I've heard it's the place to go if you have an invention, and I'm sure they'll be interested in that wonder bot of yours. Why not pay them a visit?
Of course, the big city had a lot of excitement to offer as well. Rodney's first ride on the transit system was nothing like anything he'd ever experienced before.
Excuse me! Can I help you?
Sorry, Hey! You're Tim from the TV show!
That's me!
Well, hey, Tim! Who closed the gate? It's never supposed to be closed.
Yeah, okay. What do you want?
Oh, I'd like to see Mr. Bigweld. I'm an inventor.
Sorry, nobody gets in. Company rules.
Company rule? But I'm an inventor. I need to see Bigweld.
Well, I tell you what, kid. I lost my toolkit the other day. If you can find all the pieces, I'll think about letting you in.
Great! Don't go anywhere, Tim. I'll be right back.
Ah, another young inventor trying to meet Bigwell, I could help you, but not while that guard Tim is around. Come back when you've got him occupied.
Crank my jaws. You found my toolkit. Good work, kid.
So now I can see Bigweld.
Let me think. Sure. You can't.
No, but I found your toolkit. You can't keep me out.
Sure I can. In fact, those are my orders. Keep out the losers! Ha! That's you.
I am not a loser.
Oh, no? Well, if you were a winner, you'd be up there.
You're right. And that's where I'm going. Up there.
You found Tim's toolkit. That'll keep him busy for a while. So here's a blueprint for an upgrade I invented. The RoboGlide. You'll need it if you're going to get into the factory. Climb the factory walls, find all the pieces. I'll meet you up there soon to show you how to get in. Excellent. Here's your prize, the RoboGlide. To use it, just do a double jump and press the action button. You can use it to reach that ledge over there. Try it.
Who needs upgrades?
Unknown to Rodney at the time, Ratchet was hatching his own devious plans to discontinue making spare parts. I personally felt the effects of this change, as did many of the less fortunate bots throughout Robot City. Unfortunately, Bigweld was nowhere to be found. Rodney met with a lot of resistance when he first tried to meet Bigweld. Ratchet had him quickly thrown out, but the good news was that he met the Rusties. Fender, Piper, Lug, and the whole gang. A great group of kids that gave Rodney a home away from home and helped him along the way.
Hey, little buddy, you got your foot back. How about helping Fender find his head? Bring it back here once you found it.
Hey there, youngster. You know, since you're the first bot down here that hasn't tried to steal my elbow, I've got a treat for you. See this blueprint? It's for an invention of mine called the Electro-Shot. If you can find all the pieces, I'll show you what it can do. Hey, here you go. Here's my Electro-Shot. Not only can it be used as a powerful weapon, but you can use it to power up old machinery. There's a depleted electrode up there. Try electrifying it. I think it'll help you on your way.
Woohoo! Electrified.
You found it! Ah, we better go see if we can get it put back on.
Now, Jack Hammer was an interesting fellow. His shop was a helpful place to visit for useful items, and he was a pretty good source of information. This is where the gang first heard that spare parts were no longer available.
Rodney, I might know a way that you could help Fender and get spare parts for all the outmodes in Robot City. You'll need my transport pod, but you'll have to prove your driving skills before I'll let you borrow it, hotshot. I've put the blueprints to my Magna Grip invention out on the transport freeway. If you can collect them all before the time runs out, I'll lend you my pod. I knew you'd find all those parts. And here's the Magna Grip. You can use it by jumping under any magnetic ceiling. So, about your friends. I've heard there's an abandoned sewer system that runs under Robot City. Apparently there's enough spare parts littered around down there to keep us outmodes running for years. But someone has to collect them. Good luck.
Rodney never really did get used to big city transportation, but it did make him appreciate the slower pace of his hometown.
So this must be the old sewer Jack Hammer talked about. I need to find those spare parts and get out of here. All right! Enough spare parts to repair all the outmodes. Now I just need to find the exit and get out of here.
Once spare parts were no longer available and word spread through the city of Rodney's skill at repairing broken bots, things got a little out of hand. We raised Rodney to always help those in need, and since he was now the only hope for a lot of broken bots, he had a never-ending workload. It really wore him out repairing all those bots, but we're so proud of him for helping the less fortunate.
Rodney, you're back. And with those spare parts, too. Great! Listen, I have one more invention that should help you. Scramblers. They were going to be a surprise, but the shipment was hijacked by one of those old sewer maintenance bots. The fumes down there have made him pretty nutty. So, I doubt he'll give them back without a fight. Go show him who's the boss. Nice work, Rodney. I knew you could do it. What a kid. Ah, the Scramblers. My bestest invention. The magnetic pulse that they emit will temporarily stop many different types of machinery, even other robots. I'm sure you'll get good use out of them. Listen, Rodney, you need to find out why Big Weld Industries has stopped making spare parts. And I think the only robot that can help you is Big Weld himself. Try going to his mansion. Good luck.
Rodney eventually enlisted the help of Cappy, a pretty young executive from Big Weld's company who did not necessarily agree with Ratchet's new policies.
Big Weld? Is that you? Big Weld, you've got to come with us and retake control of Big Weld Industries. Ratchet's gone crazy. He stopped making spare parts. He wants to wipe us out modes out!
What? It can't be true. Let's see what Ratchet has to say about this.
Things really started looking up when Big Weld got off his keister and decided to finally help out. Rodney almost lost hope. Big Weld's appearance at the factory caused quite a stir. Even Ratchet was shaking in his shoes. It really looked like things were going to make a turn for the better, but unfortunately, Ratchet had one more trick up his sleeve. The old cheap shot.
I can't let you in here. Orders, you know. Of course, I've been pretty forgetful lately, so who knows? For 10 gold scrap, I might forget what I'm doing again. What do you say? Good deal, buddy. Hey, thank you so very much. What was I just doing there? Oh, I forgot again. I'm such a... I gotta go ask my supervisor. He's got my program. He knows what I was into there.
Whoa! Having a meltdown? Over. You. Hey, I've got some scraps for the dog. Done and done.
We're gonna take you apart, Blue Boy. Outmode him! One order of pain. Count it up!
You're a bucket of balls now.
Have some of this! Take him down! One order of pain. Count it up! Take him down!
Hey, you're now a pile of scrap.
Have some of this! Coming at ya! Have some of
Woohoo!
In the end, Rodney came through. He saved Big Weld, he helped his friends, and in fact, he rescued all bots in Robot City, including me. His mother and I are so proud of our Rodney. He really did prove that you can shine no matter what you're made of.